guys, how we doing? Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm actually doing this recording off stream, and I'm going to be doing some Jinx 1v9 footage, hopefully, and just talk you through the decisions I'm making in game, why I'm doing certain things, why I'm building certain items. And if you like this sort of video, let me know. Maybe I'll try and do a couple more for maybe a couple other champions as well that I know quite a bit about, or maybe I'll just do a full season of just Jinx games, try to make it a little bit more specific, because I know that watching a person play a champion in a game and knowing that specific game doesn't really help you guys for the wider spec of ranked, if that makes sense, you know? If I'm playing a game versus 5 ranged champions, that's going to be different. If I'm playing a game versus 5 melee champions, maybe I'll make it a little bit of a series, but just let me know what you guys think. And yeah, we'll get straight into it, lads, but have a great day. Please like and subscribe as well, and comment. Honestly, it means so much. Literally anything you do is bumping me up that algorithm, and it would just be amazing if we could see, you know, a little bit of growth in the views. I mean, thank you all so much for getting 3 figures on each video. It genuinely looks so nice on the channel, and I love it so much, and I love doing this, and hopefully we can do it more and get a little bit bigger. That'd be sick. Anyway, enjoy, guys, in a bit. Okay, so my ban is definitely always Draven. You want to try and use your rage advantage whenever possible. I feel like Draven, it's kind of hard to do that because he just uses his W movement speed, and you kind of got that gap closed pretty quickly. And I feel like he's just really, really common in solo queue as well for people to like one trick and stuff. So I think it's a more or less pretty safe ban. We have a brand support, which I've not had in a while, but it's very, very good with Jinx. You play the poke push playstyle, which Jinx could definitely do. As I said, she's obviously got, you know, a lot of range. That's the only thing you really have in laning phase is your range. That is your strength. You want to use that as much as possible. We are against a Janna, which is a little bit annoying. I can't lie, a little bit annoying, but we're not playing engage, we're playing poke, so I don't really mind it as such. Kai'Sa, Janna. Kai'Sa, good matchup for Jinx. You outrange her. Common rule of range versus short range and long range kind of comes into play here. We beat Kai'Sa as a Jinx when we are as far away from Kai'Sa as possible, but we are in our auto attack range. If we get Kai'Sa to like half HP, let's say, and Kai'Sa has not dealt any damage to us, then we will win that fight 9 times out of 10. The way Kai'Sa wins is she closes that gap while she is on enough HP, if that makes sense. If Kai'Sa emerges from a brush, then, you know, and she has full HP and she's instantly in her range, then we are a little bit screwed, and that's when Kai'Sa then wins that matchup. Same with ADCs like Samira, Nyla, exact same concept as well. If you range them out, get them to half HP, then you're playing the matchup correctly. If you're not doing that, then you're not playing the matchup correctly, and you've got to look out for that. I am also playing diamond promotion games, by the way, so this is like low diamond, mid diamond, kind of high plat. Not the lowest of elos, not the highest of elos, somewhere in the middle. I kind of want this to be applicable to both lower elos of play, but also not completely, you know, it's not like I've got in silver. You know what I mean? Anyway, we're going to go longsword 3-pot here, because I feel like I will need the pots. They're playing a double range lane. I feel like pots are very, very handy against them. If I was a bit worried about how much poke they had, let's say they had a Sivir or a Lethality Varus, then refillable would definitely be a good shout, because I feel like I'll be buying a lot of consumables, multiple resets, so I may as well go refillable. And if they have a lot of engage, and we also have an engage lane, or I think there's going to be a lot of all-ins, then I will go for the Doran's Blade and 1-pot option, because you want the extra HP when you go in the all-ins. When you all-in, you're only able to use 1-pot maximum at a certain time, so you may as well have the plus 80 HP, because it'll just give you a way better chance. I mean, when you think about it, that's like an extra auto attack, which could be absolutely everything when it comes down to early game 2v2ing. But yeah, we're going to play the matchup, try and get the push advantage, try and get minion control. I'm actually going to try and sit in one of these brushes here and get a little bit of a head start on the wave. If I'm allowed to do this, if Kai'Sa is leashing, then I'm going to show you what I always do if I'm in this position. So I always go for the caster minions. I always do 2 autos on the caster minions, and then 1 auto on the melee minion that the minions are focusing the most, if that makes sense. It's a very good way of guaranteeing the push, and I highly recommend attacking the caster minions if you are in that sort of position and you want the push advantage. Kai's looking for that last hit. Okay, I wasn't able to abuse it. My Brand's getting a little bit of a trade here. I'm going to try and look to harass her when she goes for last hits on these caster minions. We're going to get level 2 here. I'm going to try and ping my support. He's not really looking for anything. I'm just going to try and throw a zap. Unfortunately, it misses. Is Lee Sin ganking level 2? Kane's pinging us back. Be a very, very early gank for a Lee Sin. I would not expect it from him. If it was like a Jarvan or something, or a Shaco, then maybe. I'm going to try and slow this push down as much as possible, because we're in a good position. Whenever you're in a good position like this and the enemy feel like they can't attack, you want to try and make that torture last for as long as possible. And plus, this is just my Brand's bread and butter position, really. This is exactly where he wants to be. Unfortunately, he's not really hitting many spells, but I am increasing his chance of hitting spells like that. There we go. Gonna auto zap there. Perfect opportunity to use that. Janna was in a really, really good, like, choke point because she was next to a wall, so she didn't really have much space to move. I'm also going to use a pot here, and I'm going to stay in lane, I think. I think we can maybe get a kill here or two. I'm going to let them slow push to me, and then I'm going to try and thin it out. We have two choices. We can either just try and perma-shove and go for the kills sort of a bit scrappy, I'd say, or we try and let it push to us and we try to freeze it. See what Brand does here. Unfortunately, he missed the stun, otherwise I think it would have been a kill. But he properly went for it then, and I kind of wanted to back him up. If he'd landed that, it definitely would have been a lot more fruitful, I think, for us. I mean, this Kai'Sa's so extremely low. I know she has access to a Janna shield, so she's actually got a little bit more HP, in fact, than what you're currently seeing here. Because chances are Janna will shield her, like that. But if I'm able to auto-attack Janna with a rocket and let that splash damage hit Kai'Sa, I will happily take that. Get a plate as well. Jungler could be here. I've not really been tracking Lee Sin, if I'm completely and utterly honest, but he already has 2 kills. Kai'Sa is 10 CS down. A little bit unfortunately we didn't get that kill, but we have a really good reset here. We can easily get our Noon Quiver and tier 1 boots and a control ward. If we are going to go and try and do this perma-shove method, I think getting a control ward has a lot of value. I'm definitely going to try and place it probably in this brush here. Just because it's a little bit more shallower. As an ADC, you want to try and place your control ward in the shallow area. And what I mean by that is, if you're on, like, you know, blue side, you want to try and use your control ward here if you're the ADC, so that your support can sort of use their control ward in a little bit more of a exciting position. Because they're going to be, chances are, moving around the map a lot more. So again, we have 2 choices. Either we let it try and push to us and we zone, or we perma-shove and try and go for another tower kill. Could have used my range a lot better there, I think. But Kai'Sa traded back pretty well, to be fair to her. My Brand missing that stun early on, I was not expecting. I thought he would hit it, if I'm honest, so I kind of committed a lot more. Just going to take this very slowly, because this is not a good position for Kai'Sa. Very typical that Brand lands the stun when I'm not in a good position to act on it. But then when I am ready to act on it, he misses the stun. That's okay. I got a little bit of damage onto Janna, but I am quite low. I don't really mind as such because I'm nearing level 6. So if I can keep Janna at sort of that 300 HP threshold, then it's going to be very dangerous for her once I do get my ult. Very nice that. Unfortunately, Bram missed the W. It was a good dodge from Janna, to be fair. Okay, we got the shield from her, that's fine. Try and look for an auto when she goes for that cannon, perfect. Exactly what I want to do.
Shut down.
Janna's going to reset, that's good for us, because we can zone Kai'Sa a lot more efficiently there. Obviously, we don't really want Janna to, because she's just so low. A little bit of a bait, fair enough, that's okay. I kind of wanted to give it to Kassadin. Really, I'm not gonna lie. Rather than take the kill. That's why I kind of left it a little bit, but I mean, very, very good for us. I used my EW there, which is a very nice combo to use if you are in a position like that. I'm not sure what Janna's doing here. I kind of want to try and stay. I mean, if she gets a little bit lower, then I can ult her. I know it's so greedy, but she isn't very good, so... Okay, definitely did not need to ult. But it looks good. It looks good. That's all that matters, right? Lee Sin's not very happy about Kai'Sa. But we don't care about that because we're actually very happy with that. Very happy with that. I mean, lads, I have Kraken Slayer instantly here. Kraken Slayer before 9 minutes is extremely broken. Unfortunately, we do not have tier 2 boots yet, which is also extremely useful on Jinx, because again, just using your range advantage with as much movement speed as possible, but I will definitely not complain at a free Kraken Slayer. I think the debate between Kraken Slayer and Gale Force is very much like, I think Kraken Slayer wins about 90% of the time. I think the only time I would ever build Gale Force is if they had literally a 5 ranged, completely skill shot based related champions. I think that's the only time I'd go Gale Force. I just think Kraken's so much more reliable. I think as well because people don't build Gale Force often on Jinx, it's just an extra thing to think about, and people forget they have it, and they don't really use it efficiently. If it becomes a Gale Force meta and, you know, I'm accustomed to thinking about my Gale Force, then I definitely, you know, will think about it, but... That was very, very close. Again, 2 options there. I can either let that push into me and slow push, or I can go for the freeze. Or I can go for the shove, sorry. But I noticed my Kayn is here to back me up, so I'm going to go for the shove. But yeah, what I mean by that is either I had 2 options there. I either don't hit the wave, because it was actually going to push towards me, or I shove the wave and try and kill her under tower. And went for that option because Kayn was there, so yeah. Now, I do want to try and snowball my lead, but I don't want to get cocky. It's got to the point now where I've got a little bit of a juicy shutdown, and I do not want to give that away for free. I don't think Kai'Sa has a little... That's why I kind of wasn't really worried about that. Because I think she just used it before to get the shield. I mean, that... If I ult it, it will kill, but I think she will just shield it, so I don't think it's worth it, really. Bit of a risky ult as well to go for. Maybe if I do it from a brush. I think ulting from Fog on Jinx does work quite well often. It's the same with Ezreal, really. Same with, you know, Ashe ult as well. When you have a global ult like this, if you can do it from Fog of War, it's got an increased chance of hitting because obviously they won't see you actually cast it. But Janna has too much HP for my ult to kill her, which is a bit of a shame. Bit of a shame. Again, Kayn's here, so I'm going to try and go for a shove. Janna is slowed. That ult is going to 100% hit. Oh, I'm going to die. Oh no, that is so poor from me. It's because of Kayn's ult. Oh no. I just said as well, I don't want to lose my shutdown over a stupid play. That was a very stupid play. Kayn's ult proper threw me because he was tanking it and then he ulted and then I autoed, so then I was tanking. Just did not cross my mind whatsoever. That is completely my bad. But it's okay. It's not too bad. I mean, Kai'Sa now has a shutdown, so the tables have turned. I think I'm going to be going for Phantom Dancer here. I think it's just the better Zeal item at the moment in about... I'd say about 60% of games. I think you want to go Runaan's Hurricane if they have a lot of champions of the same range. Which, I guess I could go here. And, I mean, to be fair, it wouldn't be bad. I really don't know. I think Runaan's or Phantom Dancer would be okay here. Because Swain is quite short range, and so's Kai'Sa. But I was just thinking, you know, like, oh, obviously, you know, if Mordekaiser ults me or something like that, or if Lee Sin gets, like, a flank on me, then it's going to be a lot of single-target dueling. So I thought that, obviously, you know, Phantom Dancer is main for that. Janna is actually in very good ult range there. She died anyway. I'm going to get Kai'Sa here. That was poor from me on that zap. Very poor from me. At least Sin's here. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I can do Krugs as well. I've definitely got time. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I flashed Lee Sin's second Q. And that was the only way they could have killed me there after Kai'Sa used her ult on Brand. And Lee Sin committed so much of his attention to Brand. Janna's here. I don't think I can go for any more. I don't think they're reds up, but that is very, very good for me. Kai'Sa threw that little chance of her getting back into the game. She's thrown it now. It's my game again. My game again. I want to go mid now, if I can. I can get my Phantom Dancer, which is huge. I think this is definitely going to be a... Ooh, is it a Runaan's third? Is it a Runaan's third? I think so. I don't think they're building enough armor for me to go Dominic's third. But I definitely think 1,000,000% Dominic's fourth is needed. I need to get Dominic's by at least fourth item. But I think it's okay to go Infinity Edge for now. Very, very risky to trade with a Swain like that. Very, very risky. But I went for it, and it kind of paid off. You missed the E, so... I'm going to let Swain be King Bitch, though, over this lane. If he, because I am so scared of that E. I have no mobility. It's very, very easy for a Swain to hit that ability against the Jinx. Case in point. Literally does it to me right there. Plus, he's got Kai'Sa and Janna next to him, so they kind of have follow-up. I mean, I am in no position to get my team mid lane priority if they are committing 3 people and we are only committing myself. I will try to, though, if it is just Kai'Sa. Cannons. I'm gonna look to move. I have a little bit of a timer here. I'm gonna ult that. I think that might hit both of them. Oh, I just didn't. I thought Swain was tilting upwards, but he wasn't. But it's our Drake. It's our Drake. I'm going to see if I can get some free damage on this mid-tier 1, because they're kind of zoned here. I see, at least Sin's here. I see. Oh, if I had a little bit more mana, I might have killed him there. Can we get mid-tier 1? Be very good if we could. Best tower to kill in the game by a country mile. It opens the map up massively. If you have to trade either mid-tier 1 or, like, a Drake. I know we weren't trading a Drake there. I would probably go mid-tier 1 every time. If you're struggling to get the tower down, but it's just so... It just opens up the map so much. I'm also going to look to try and do some wolves in between waves here. I've not got much mana. I would love to reset. I'm not sure how long until blue's up. I think it's, yeah, 2 minutes, so... A little bit. I've got an ult, though, and I've got enough mana for that, so maybe... I'm going to ult in the choke point. It might hit. Oh, it completely missed everyone. I'm just going to go back mid and get the wave whilst they're scrimming for no reason. Skirmishing for no reason. Going to do that, and then I can reset, and I can buy BF Sword and Cloak, which is a decent reset for Infinity Edge components. Fair play from Brand. That's a kill, I think, right? Or General might be too much. Gonna get that. Gonna get a control ward as well, because it's always useful if you got the spare cash. I think you should definitely do it less when you're playing a champion like Jinx for sure, but I think in that situation it's completely worth going a control ward there. I'm gonna probably use it here. I can't really stop them from getting this tier 1, which is a bit of a shame. I think they'll get tier 2 as well, because they have like 4 people here. Can't really stop it. Just gonna max range it. Gonna use the movement speed I get from this Herald. Very important. Ult that as well. Get that kill, Kassadin. Oh, Kassadin. Kassadin. Can anyone but me get kills? I really thought Kassadin would kill Lee Sin there. But yeah, you really want to, if you can, like I did there, use the Herald. Because if you kill Herald, even if it's, you know, used by the enemy, you still get your passive. Nice. Ah, sugar. Baron's up soon, but it's still 20 seconds, so I've definitely got time to push out this wave. Ah, but Kayn is overextended. What a shame. What a shame. I mean, I might be able to get some damage on this, but definitely can't kill it. Are their Raptors up? They are not. Is their red up? Probably not. I think I'm gonna... Oh, it is! Their red's up. Very nice. Very nice. Great opportunity for me to steal their red away. Happily take that. Thank you for the donation. I've also got a free highway into bot lane here. What are they doing on the map? Kai'Sa's mid. I think I've got time to do one more wave. Definitely. Swain's top. Ah, Mordekaiser's here. I see. And I do not have QSS. And I think he will beat me in a 1v1. Because I don't have Infinity Edge. But I can afford it if I kill Gromp. I think I'll kill Gromp and then clear this bot wave that he's going to push in. And then reset for my Infinity Edge. Yeah, very useful if you can plan ahead as well. Like that, sort of try and be, you know, 1 or 2 moves ahead of what you're going to do. So we're going to kill that Gromp. We're going to look for this wave here. As long as he doesn't ult me, I should be okay. I feel like I am wasting time here a little bit, though. I am the strongest member on my team, and I am answering the split pusher. I think I must leave him now. I need to get my Infinity Edge. Team. I need to get my Infinity Edge. Again, opportunity, get a control ward. I don't think I should have gotten 2, but it sort of did that annoying little double purchase thing, which is, you know, typical of, you know, Riot Indie Company. I'm not sure if I have a setting enabled that does that. Where it does that double purchase. Jan is dead too. I'm not sure what's going on here though. Oh, I missed the zap. I was gonna say, there's no way he kills me there if I've dealt that much damage to him. No, I'm gonna go for this. I'm really scared. I'm too low. I've got a lot of gold on me. I have no idea where Lee Sin is. And I'm pretty sure he's going to be nearer to... Yeah, he's going to be nearer to Drake than he is going to be to that tower. So if I can get it for free, I'm going to get it for free. Is that... Are there Raptors up? They are. Very nice. Happy days. I mean, if he steals this, lads, if he steals this, I will supply the blue ward. I'll ult. Yeah, should I ult? I don't even have my ult. Could also wait for this wave to come in. Alright, my team got it. Nice, well done, guys. Next, we're going to 1,000,000% we are working on Lord Dominic's regards. 1,000,000%. This guy's built Jack Show. Or he is building Jack Show. No, he's building Rod, but he has Aegis as well. He doesn't even have a mythic item yet, and it's like nearly 25 minutes. I'm not sure what he's really doing, Swain. But yeah, no, I mean, Mordekaiser has Jack Show. Lee Sin has Ravenous, which doesn't have armor, but, you know, bruiser item. Probably going to clear this and then look towards our jungle camps whilst this wave crashes in. Gonna look for raptors here. I think my CS is pretty decent if I say so myself. We have currently got around 250 CS at the 23.5 minute mark, which is pretty decent. Again, I think I've got time to do wolves and then go back to the mid wave. Just trying to do my jungle camps in between waves wherever possible. Obviously, the wave always comes first. For example, if the wave had crashed like this, I would definitely go to the wave first and then do the wolves. Because there was a little bit of a gap, I kind of wanted to use it because I knew no one would contest that wave instantly. I am very scared here because I am sort of isolated, and a 1,000 gold bounty can easily be taken away when you play Jinx. Easily taken away. I mean, I've missed my ult completely, but I think we will win this because we have Kane. Slowed as well. Yeah, I'm going to get hit by that. Yeah, a bit annoying. I mean, I could have flashed, but I really don't want to use... I really don't want to use my flash if I'm ahead. I want to use it in like a defensive position, and then vice versa. If I'm behind, I want to look to use it in an aggressive position. But I think flashing for a Swain kill like that is a little bit throwy vibes. Even if I get the kill, it's not worth it. My flash is like way too valuable. That was poor from me. I expended a lot of HP there. If Mordekaiser had like flash ult there, I was completely dead. But I should be okay. Bot lane's bot, so... Well, I mean Janna and Kaiser are bot lane. I'm not sure if Kane's gonna die to this Baron. He did. Kane died to the Baron. Not sure about that. Oh shit. I mean, I'm very low here. Yeah. I'm very, very low here. I just want to get out. I'm not in the mood, if I'm honest. I'm really not in the mood. There's my Lord Dominic's regards. I'm leaning towards maybe Bloodthirster here because they have mixed damage. If they had full AD, I would go for Guardian Angel. If they had full AP or burst AP Assassins, I would go for more of Malmortius. But because they're kind of mixed and they don't really have burst AP, I think it's definitely Bloodthirster. I mean, QSS is also an option, which maybe I should consider. Because it would be pretty decent versus Nautilus, Mordekaiser. And it would also be pretty good against Swainy. So it'd be... Maybe I will get it. Maybe. I mean, I'm not scared of Mordekaiser, but there's always that chance that he ults me when I'm low. Okay. Right. Okay, Lee Sin's got a little bit of a flank, and I am scared. I have got ult, I have got exhaust. He could use that to get a free kick on me. He is going for it, to be fair to him. Okay, I definitely did not need to flash. I'm not gonna lie, I thought Kai'Sa was gonna ult on it, and I was really scared. I was scared of getting, like, ult, like uber one-shot, because Kai'Sa is actually pretty strong. Okay. Holy, nice. Let's go. Would have been a very nice Penta. Would have been a very nice Penta. But unfortunately, I think, was the Lee Sin killed too long ago for me to get the Penta? What a shame. Yeah, but always good to assess what summoner spells you have. Or if you have, like, a Guardian Angel, or if you have QSS. Always good to assess, like, what you have before a team fight. Like, if you're anticipating a team fight, be like, okay, I've got Flash, okay, I've got QSS. Does that make sense? Like, you just want to remind yourself, because there is a chance you will forget that you have Flash, and that's game-changing, you know? Even though I kind of wasted my Flash there, I didn't even need it. But for the exhaust on Swain was definitely useful. abuse my range, maybe get a couple kills, or not. A very clean game, 16-1. I mean, I think that is not too shabby as a Jinx 1v9. Yeah, I think there were times where I could have played a little bit more snowbally, maybe. I didn't really go for the abuse on the freezing. I sort of just went for the perma shoving. And at one point, I mean, Kai'Sa had a level lead on me, which was ridiculous. I probably misplayed minion wave management there, because that should never have happened. At first, I thought it was because maybe Janna had gotten very little XP, so Kai'Sa therefore got more solo XP and sort of closed the gap, and me and Brand were sharing more often. But I noticed that Brand and Janna were the same level, so it wasn't that. But all in all, a very, 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 very good game. My CS was really good. I only died one time. I had ideas about the threats as well. Always good to assess threats. I knew what I was going to do if Lee Sin was going to kick me. I knew what I was going to do if Mordekaiser ulted me. My build accommodated that as well. I had very good duel. I had a very good duel build. I was going to go for the Bloodthirster, which again just would have helped with that. Is this a friend request from the Kane on my team? That's when you know you've had a good game. That's when you know you've had a good game. The damage graphs, very nice. Very nice. Damage graphs, extremely nice. Loving that. Damn, nice. Okay, that's really good. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought of that. I don't really do that very often. I've never done a video like that where I've not streamed. I've always got chat in the background, and I try and incorporate that as well a bit more. But this was kind of a little bit of an educational censored video. Let me know what you guys think. If you want me to do more videos like this, then maybe I'll do some more recording off stream. Have an amazing day wherever you are in the world, and I will catch you in a bit. Peace!